you know, failed experiments are very important, but of course you don't always know the reasons for failure. I mean, I think I said earlier that, you know, making mistakes is fantastically important because you test something. I mean, quite often you just keep on hammering away at what actually is a wrong idea. And the question is, how do you get yourself out of that loop? Because it's very easy. I mean, my first PhD advisor said, you know, Tim, you have to watch out. You know, this is really a manic depressive business, and it's mostly depression. And I think he was right. You know, scientists do tend to get depressed when things aren't going their way. And once you get depressed, then it's sort of hard to drag yourself into the lab and keep going. And probably I think it is a pretty creative sort of business, actually, and probably everybody sort of suffers from this because you're always trying to do things right at the edge of really what's possible, and so you do make ghastly mistakes. But I'm trying to think, you know, what might have been my biggest, you know, I can't really think of a good example of a sort of big scientific mistake. I've certainly made mistakes, and mistakes of interpretation. When I was in as graduate students, we made an awful howler, actually, and it was because we missed out a rather important control, and we were set right by somebody else who became a friend as a result, actually. I mean, it's published, and it was a bit embarrassing, you know, we got it wrong. And that was a good lesson for me, because getting it wrong, I didn't want to do that again. You know, being wrong in public is not something you want to be. You don't want to get a reputation for being wrong. You want to get a reputation for finding new stuff out that's right and provides the springboard for the next advance. But I think, you know, you don't really learn anything unless you sort of get it wrong.